Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum jami'an, and hope you all doing well with your final exams. And welcome in this brief demonstration about Unit 8. The theme of Unit 8 is the world of iTech. And also this unit includes the study reading skill, rephrasing and explaining, avoiding repetition. In the writing skill, we're going to learn something about the linking ideas, the coherent writing, and writing from notes. Also, in the vocabulary development, we're going to learn about the abbreviations and also the research acknowledgement. In respect to rephrasing, it means the expression or express idea or question in an alternative way, especially for the purpose of clarification. So just when you rephrase a section or a phrase, it make it more clearer. In respect to explaining, so just make an idea or situation clear to someone by describing it in more details and revealing relevant facts. In this paragraph in page 46, we're going to show some examples of rephrasing and explaining. So all the underlined words here are examples of rephrasing and explaining. So in other words, that is to say, for example, or i.e., all of these are examples of rephrasing and explaining. And I'd like to draw your attention to the in this text, the word houses came as a verb, not noun. And the study skills of rephrasing and explaining are shown in this box. So we're going to go through in technological and scientific texts. Some words are often rephrased or explained using the following structure. For example, a CD burner, that is a device for recording onto CD. Or i.e., for example, hardware, in other words, the machinery of computer or the machinery of a computer. Sometimes an example is given instead. So look out for software, e.g., or for example, for instant and antivirus program. Also in this unit, we're going to learn how to use the pronouns to avoid repetition. In this example, in page 47, in the first sentence of this paragraph, every time you turn on your computer and connect to the internet, there is a possibility of attack. In the second sentence of this paragraph, start with it, and it here, the pronoun it is referred to attack. So instead of writing attacked, could come via email. So the use of pronoun here is to avoid repetition. Also in this text, the word phishing came with the meaning trick people to get their money, to steal their money. So just pay attention to the vocabulary development, and this is maybe a new word for you. So phishing means trick people and get money from them. As you read through the text, you will notice some pronouns that highlighted in bold. For example, it here and here and this. And exercise 5 asks you, what do these pronouns refer to? And for example, it in line 1 refers to the possibility of an attack, while this in line 18 is referred to the using of spam messages to trick people and to get money from them. And here is the study skill of avoiding repetition. So pronouns are used instead of repeating the same words. Understanding what pronouns refer to will help you to understand a text. So it replaces a singular noun or a noun phrase. For example, I bought a new computer. So instead of writing the new computer was expensive, you just write it. So replace the noun with the pronoun. So it was expensive. The other example, they replaces a plural noun or a noun phrase. In this example, I bought some new computer games. The new computer games are great fun. So you could replace the noun with the pronoun. They are a great fun. And another pronoun, you could use this, which summarizes the previous information and add a new information. For example, you should install an antivirus program. Installing an antivirus program will protect your computer. So instead of writing this phrase, installing antivirus program, you could just write, this will protect your computer. So using pronouns also make a text more cohesive and connected. In page 48, the writing section about the iTech benefit and drawbacks. And the word drawbacks is synonym for the disadvantage, while benefit, as you know, is synonym for the advantage. And the topic is about making notes from a text. So here's the notes taken from this text. So iTech company, and then $100. So if you read the text, you will be able to fill these blanks with the right answer. And I put the right answer for this text from the teacher books. Found the iTech company make laptops, computer about $100. So this exercise will give you the opportunity to learn how to make notes from a text and then use these notes to write a paragraph using your own words. This study skill is about linking ideas. To connect ideas that show the cause and result, you could use the following linking words and phrases. Let's start with for cause. You could use because, as, and since. In this example, people in some part of the world cannot afford computer since or as or because they are too expensive. So you could use one of these words to express or to linking ideas about the cause. For the result, you could use as a result, consequently, therefore, and so. In this example, he didn't have an antivirus program, and as a result, a virus attacked his computer. In the other example, computer scientists have tried hard to stop spam. Consequently, the sender of spam have become more sophisticated. Other example here, TV in the UK will be digital by 2012, and therefore everyone will have to buy a digital receiver. And in exercise 3, they give you linking words, and they ask you to put these linking words in the with this sentence. And the next slide show you the answers for the exercise 3. And here is the answer for exercise 3 about linking ideas using the linking words that link the causes and results. So if you they ask you to put these words in right position. So the first sentence, many people do not back up their computer files, so they lose lots of data. So if I'd like to draw your attention to use the correct punctuation and put the linking words in the right position. The second sentence, many users do not empty their mailbox. As a result, they may have problem in downloading their emails. And you can find this answer in the answer sheet of lecture 8. Coherent writing is important because sometimes the main idea and the meaning of a text can be difficult for the reader to follow if the writing lack of coherence. So coherence writing use devices to link ideas with each other in sentence and paragraph. The study skills for coherent writing to write up a notes in a neutral and coherent style. You have to make good notes, and you could go back to check page 34 for study skills, and also write simple sentences and join them using linking words and phrases. You could also go to study skills on page 13, 24, and 48. Also, you could use the synonyms and pronouns to avoid repetition, as we studied before in page 26 and page 47. And here is an example of the notes, and you could use these notes to make writing up a paragraph using the linking words, and also write simple sentences, join them with the linking words, and use synonyms and the pronouns to avoid the repetition. In the vocabulary development section, we are going to study the abbreviation, and there are many common abbreviations that are used in academic and technical texts. So understanding their meaning will help you to understand the text itself better. And in exercise 1, you ask to match the abbreviations 1 to 8 with their meaning A to H, and check your answer with the dictionary. In number 1, e.g. mean, for example. In number 2, C or K means about, approximately, while CF means compare this with, and other common abbreviation IE, which means that is, and also one of the most common abbreviation NP, which means make a note or remember, and PP, which means the page or pages, ECT mean and more the same. It is important to know that some abbreviations are said as individual letter, such as PPC, while other abbreviation or acronym that is said as a word, such as OPIC. And this table in exercise 3 show you the some of these abbreviations, and some of them are said or spelled as letters, individual letter, like CPU, CD, while others like RAM is said as a single words. So pay attention before you pronounce any of the abbreviation, whether these said as single or individual letters or a single words. The other section of Unit 8 in page 50 is talking about the crediting of sources in research, and the study skills of acknowledgement, which means the use of references or citation. So writing an essay often involves using information taken from other sources, such as books or websites. So it is important to acknowledge these sources in a bibliography at the end of your essay. So you could use references list, which means bibliography. The style may vary in different departments, so you have to check your department style and use the same. So as we said, you could use references or other sources such as books or website. And the next slide will show you the rule of you acknowledge other sources from books and websites. For crediting sources in respect to books, you have to list the sources by the author surname. It is important to know how to write the author surname, not the first name, the family name, in alphabetical order. Then you have to give the author name and the title of the book, the publisher, and the year of publication. Use the same order and punctuation for each references. And here an example how to write the acknowledgement or crediting the sources. So the author surname followed by comma, and then the first name, just the initial capital letters followed by full stop, and the year of publication, and then the title of the book, Biology Made Easy, and then the publisher. And here in exercise 1, they give you a question about the accrediting of references, and you have to answer by true or false. So the first question, there is a comma after the author family name, and the answer is true. While the second question, the author first name is written in full, which is false. So the author first name is written in the initial only. And the second question, there is a full stop after the author initial, which is true. While the fourth question, the year of publication is in brackets, so which is true also. The first point, there is a comma after the year of publication, which is false. So you could find these question and answer in the answering sheet that we attached in with lecture 8. So crediting sources from website, in this part you have to give the author name if known, and also to give the title of an article in inverted commas, and underline or italicize the source of the work. Also you need to give the full address of the website, and it is important to give the date of you access the website page in bracket. And here in exercise 3 in page 50, there is an example of the crediting sources from websites. So Avicenna, Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, and then the website link, and also showing the date of accessing the website. This is important because the information in website may be modulated or edited later, so you just give the date you access the website. And in exercise 3, they ask you to find and correct one mistake in each of the following references. So according to this information, you have to check these 3 references and find the one style mistake, and you could find the correct answer with the answer sheet that we attached with lecture 8. In the last part of the unit 8, in the review, they will review the use of pronoun to avoid repetition. So here they ask you to draw a row or link the pronoun in bold to the noun or noun phrase they refer to. So here in example B, the pronoun highlighted in bold, they and them, then they. So the first one, they, here it refers to the latest generation of lizard, while them refers to the latest generation of lizards, and they here refers to the dentist. And also in exercise 2, they ask you to link the pair sentences using cause and result word and phrases. You could use the answer of all these exercises in the answer sheet that attached with lecture 8. The last part of the review in exercise 3, they ask you to match the note-making symbols 1 to 12 with the meaning of them in letter A to L. So for the first one, this symbol means therefore or so, while this symbol means number 2 because or since, and this symbol means increase, while this one in number 10 means falling or decreasing, and this one number 4 means doesn't equal, and so on. You could find all the answer of this question attached here or with the answer sheet of unit 8.